Oh yeah, alright, welcome back around. So all this stuff what I have here, I managed to call it myself. It's time to put back wherever it came out. And so, next thing what I'm gonna computer is here some computer. What kind of computer it is gonna be. Alright, look at some stability in my hand in this kind of the machine. So it's gonna be computer and something. Alright, computer desktop. This is the desktop of the PC and it has a couple. And actually there is a DVD or a CD opener. It is a CD working 8 times. Really to quite fast equal to comparison, but still pretty enough in some sense of the words. So what I could use to do with this one? Alright, let's make a question here. First thing is I need to know the specific spec of this. And what is the more better way to then open at it? Alright, this is just a gray book machine box, so it's needed to find out more information about this and so on. And first thing where I find more information is just back side of the computer. So what kind of element we got here in the back side of this computer machine PC? We got some extension card here, a graphic units and some color application. But further add here a couple thousand different elements of application. And right, everything is your part choices of the themselves. Alright, do I have a right tools to open this machine? Yes, it looks like I got something because they're pretty much moving after every screw their own right with there. And there is the power unit. What kind of this 150, 100, 230 volts? Alright, let's stick to, if this is the here 212 is now. So that's the power unit what's going inside here. Interesting, there is a power switch, very unusual in this kind of machine. And then there is a huge fan backside, which is pretty much the most maker of this says. Alright, how we cut it open? There is just a pretty simple open mechanism. So is it now locked? And there it is. This will be lock and unlock. But one mechanism doesn't mean it's unlocked now. You never know because it's presents. And what gonna, so the both side here should be unlocked if it. Alright, and there it is. It's open up in its own. Great. So let's see what we got here inside. And this is the computer, a very basic model what is have to be taken on in my hand. So what kind of the machines here are inside? So compact basic Pentium basic system per port SP on off of phone on CSS3 AU heater. Alright, shall we let this back around me and let's flip it around. Let's go inside. Alright, first thing first, is it good having now using some kind of the breathe controller filter because there's pretty much dust on coal kind coming inside. And then looking for after very carefully. So what is this? This looks like a graphic extension. It's a blue, is usually marked color of the graphic card when it comes up. There is some yellow, looks like some power cable here. No, this is not the power cable, but it's connected to some unit here. I'm not exactly sure what kind of, perhaps it's sound card with a DVD, the CD player. And it was pretty much, yes, it's audio. Connector RTGL. Where do those names come? Perhaps red, green, or L. Yeah, I'm not sure about the things. Never heard about, so it's pretty much given. And then it's looking for what is it? Here it is compact Presario computer. This is a very cheap unit. Although this is just from the middle of the 90s. Alright, this graphic unit is having to, of course, this central CPU. It's not enough powerful. Looking for this VGA card, this VGA graphic unit, have it itself here. I couldn't know to tell what kind of the processor power it contains itself, but it's pretty much. And then of course is the bigger machine here. The bigger machine itself is, as far as I could myself tell, it's simple having it's all the right. To call it about the power unit. It have a big fan, and this power unit have fun having some power what I could not instead of tell without seeing to finding out the information here. It seems to be having under this small gadget here, and what kind of gadget is this? It's interesting. It looks like some kind of the trans mechanism because it's have some conductor here. Alright, looks like this conductor have also very specific kind of the switcher here. So you have 3 different wires here, black, green, their color mechanism perhaps meaning to the different currency and the derivatives. Let's look for more. So here is the central memory card here. This RAM, to boost memory, there is a 3 extension. Let's take it out. Looking for, is it SDA RAM? Looks like a little bit bigger than those memory cards in the middle of the 90s. So it looks like SD RAM. And so it is. So after all, this isn't that far away. How much the memory card it is? It could very specifically could be a little bit more than actually average. And this kind of computer, it looks like 336 memory cards. Even though in the memory chain is pretty comfortable, say that I still have actually a lot of model this kind of to have power instead of not power having. And that's the great thing of this memory card. So let's bring it back around there and see how it works in its own right. Yes, there it belongs. And now the locking mechanism. And then there is the one of the computers even now is needing some kind of the battery. And here it is very specific one, some lithium battery. It seems to be very hard to take it out. I don't know if there's some lithium mechanism, but this kind of lithium battery can pretty much keep it on the couple decade at all. Couple 20 decade, not 20 decade, but 20 years. It will be pretty much a pretty good estimate how long it can keep holding up the duration. Well, let's close it after here. Alright, what kind of inside if you find out that here. So we will see there is hundreds different kind of the interesting things going inside. It's a pretty dark there, so it doesn't show the best possible way. So perhaps I'm going to bring up to the light here to show you better what's going inside there. Alright, I've got my very uncomfortable position here. So let's look for more interesting stuff around here. So here is the data cables, all the power feature and so. And this kind of all the data cables going around all around this computer and how I can hold them. And what I have to be actually looking for after and then is that unfortunate things. Yes, the achiever extension. So I couldn't see the processor anywhere here because it's somewhere inside of this. Well, once again it's too dark to show up anything. You will put a little bit once again to carry on the different side. This will be really bit easier to establish what's really going on inside of this cages and so on. Alright, here we now see the pressure around. So there seems to be this speaker inside even here, a computer. This is very much the interbox, something very specific on a speaker. Let's look for what more extension unit they have. So this looks like something dust, a plastic keeping holding onto this huge iron, which is a processor here protecting. Alright, so this one memory card is still pretty much unlocked it back to the where it was supposed to keep it out. Alright, it is now to stay stable there. I can continue keeping after this and other things. Right, how will you see this computer will say? What is the real estate value in 2009 of this computer? It will be said it pretty much haven't not much of value at all. So with the computer you need power, estimated CPU. It's very much all the elements here already have dated. Outdated meaning that there is no and market question or reason in need of this. But as you have a marketing skill, you pretty much can sell anything, and everybody can actually buy anything after using just British. And that will be British case. This is a very pretty wonderful page. Look at this black extension. There's always memory extension in any card. And these extra cards, memory cards, are pretty unused in this way. And so you might be asking what this kind of card is. As the blue Malaysia, there is no processing information, keeping and talking about what kind of the specific card it is. So you have to be pretty much on your own, but it still seems to be very elementary in this kind of the PC boxing. And this Pentium, and what kind of the compact it has,